A man was arrested yesterday after police say he chased and threw things at employees of a Bangor coffee shop. Bangor police say 30-year-old Tyler Corliss, a transient, said he believed he was moving items with supernatural powers. They say surveillance video shows him throwing items at staff and hitting someone. He also chased someone out of the store. Corliss is now facing assault charges. Police say he also had 6 sets of bail conditions. He's being held at Penobscot County Jail.